Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time. It's been probably about a year. It will be coming up bang on a year since the last time that I uploaded a YouTube video. The last YouTube video I uploaded was my Q&A video. In that video I had no hair at all. I just shaved my head in the video before that. If you haven't seen these videos, please go and check them out. That is how long it has been. The last video I did I had no hair, and this is where we're at with my hair right now. Yeah. It's been a year. What a mad year that it has been. And I'm sorry that I haven't been as active as I wanted to be. I definitely didn't expect to have this big of a break in between videos. My first few videos were kind of like one after the next. And I kind of wanted to constantly follow that on, whether it was a couple weeks or a few months in between due to editing or just commitments that I had. And I didn't keep that up, but we have had a lot going on, which I will explain in the video. And yeah. This is the start of me trying to get back into my videos now. It has been a bit of a whirlwind ride since the last video that I made. So what has happened since that video? Since the Q&A video, me and Jordan have moved house. We now live in a completely different area to where we were before. We were originally in Gateshead, right on the quayside we used to live, and we've now moved to County Durham. We live in Seaham now. We moved because Jordan has moved studios. He now works in a studio in Sunderland. So we thought, we're going to have to move a bit closer to where he works, and also the tenancy that we had on the old house was coming to an end, and we either would renew that or move somewhere else. We loved the house, we loved where we lived, the area was lovely. We had some issues with the neighbours due to sharing a garden, and during lockdown they were having garden parties and drinking. They were just having big drinking sessions basically, and they were loud and it was noisy, and then it was awkward, and then it wasn't worth the hassle. And we're very private people. We aren't the kind of people that will join into parties. We're very much not recluse, but not even introverted, just private. We don't drink, so we don't join in parties and drink, and we can join in with friends and family and stuff, and we don't need to drink. But I feel like when you're around people who do drink and are drinkers, and you say, oh sorry I don't drink, it brings up that whole, oh you don't drink, why don't you drink? And it's like, oh, it's just not us. We now live in a detached house with our own private garden. The neighbours that we live around in the estate we live in are lovely. It's very quiet. There's no issues. It's 2 minutes away from the beach, which is perfect. And it's also about 5-10 minutes drive from where Jordan's new work is. So yeah, it's all ideal, and we love our new house. I will be doing a house tour at some point. I didn't do that with the previous house because I kind of knew by the time I was making videos that we weren't going to be staying where we were at that time for much longer. There wasn't much point in doing a house tour in the old house. We couldn't even put pictures on the walls, we couldn't hang mirrors, we couldn't hang any of Jordan's artwork up because the property we were renting, the rules were you can't put anything on the walls, you can't wear heels in the house. There were so many rules of things we couldn't do, and it just didn't feel like home. But now the house that we live in, we've been able to decorate everything. We've had the flooring done, we've had new wallpaper done, we've done our bedroom out completely. We've had full reign of this house, and the last year that we've lived here, we've really made it our own, and we're very proud of it, and it's very much us. So if you want to see a house video, a house tour at some point, please let me know in the comments, because that's definitely something that I think I would like to do. After we moved house, we actually ended up moving house during lockdown again. We moved in the August, and then I think we went lockdown in the September, October. I can't remember when lockdowns were. It's all just like a blur, because you kind of get out of lockdown and it still is lockdown, and we go back into lockdown and it's all just a mess. So yeah, we ended up coming here and lockdown happened. And then Christmas followed shortly after. We got our house decorated in that time, and then we had Christmas. Christmas was lovely, as always. We always see my family, and then we'd go and see Jordan's family. Christmas, the last three Christmases that I've spent with Jordan while we've been together have always been amazing. I always look forward to Christmas. After Christmas, did we not go back into lockdown again? After Christmas, we definitely did another lockdown. I'm sure we did. We just spent majority of our time playing on video games. Jordan was playing on Red Dead Redemption, drawing, painting. Jordan's done a lot of painting and sculpting. I was doing a lot of makeup looks on TikTok and trying to get into that kind of thing just to keep me occupied. Yeah, it's always good being in lockdown with your best friend. We obviously spent all our time with Stella the cat. She became so used to us being in the house all the time that actually when we ended up going back to work, I felt so bad, because I was thinking she's been with us for so long and we've been around her constantly 24/7 for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and then we just go back to work one day and she'd be like, why? Why you leave me? She's actually asleep right now and she just did a full leg stretch and she looks so cute. I love that cat. So yeah, we ended up going back to work. Jordan went back to tattooing. And then recently we've had a lot to deal with in terms of family and things. If you follow either Jordan or me on social media, you'll understand what we've been going through. It's not something that I'm going to talk about on YouTube. It's not necessary. It's very personal. It's a family situation. It's very delicate. But we appreciate all the support that we've gotten from everybody on social media. There has been a lot, you know. Jordan's clients have been great, you know, very understanding. So yeah, we've been dealing with a lot of things going on recently, and things that have kind of made you realise life is short. You need to be grateful for what you have and the people that you're around, and just live every day as it comes, because nothing is promised. When things happen and they affect you deeply and personally, you can either choose to be sad and wallow and be filled with grief and sadness, or you can choose to take what's happened and turn it into something really valuable and use it to inspire you and spur you on in the things that you're choosing to do. And Jordan has definitely done that, and I can't tell you how proud I am of Jordan and how far he's come in the last few months and in general. He really is an inspiration, and I admire him so much as a partner, as my best friend, as just a viewer of him as a human, just an observer of him. He's done so well with everything that's gone on, and he's took everything in his stride, and he's changed his outlook on life, and it's changed my outlook on life. It's all about appreciating the small things, because that's what makes life what it is. You have to enjoy every moment, and you have to not let anything negative and bad that happens to you affect you in that way. You have to take what you have and roll with it, and you got to put it into other things that you want to do, and you've got to put it into life and just be like, you know what? Shit happens. Shit happens, and you've just got to deal with the cards that you're dealt and move on. You've got to take the hand that's given to you and just turn it into the most positive situation you possibly can. And we're definitely doing that. We're definitely working hard and aspiring to be great at the things that we're doing, and looking forward into the future beyond COVID and beyond everything that's gone on, and thinking about the future and what we want as a family, and what we want for ourselves in the future. There's your motivational speech. If you ever needed one, there it is. Do what you want to do, because life is too short and it will be over like that before you even know it. So you just do what you need to do what you want to do, and don't think about what anybody else thinks. Do shit for you. Do your stuff for you. This is the nutshell of my inspiration today. That inspirational quote. Everything is going well. It's summer. It is hot. It's hot everywhere because global warming is coming. People have ignored it for about 40 years. It's here and it's happening. There are fires everywhere. Las Vegas is a death strip. You have to laugh, because if you don't, you'll cry. If you don't laugh at what's going on, you'll just curl into a ball and be like, I can't do this anymore. Even here in the UK, in the north of England, it is roasting hot. Like, it's a good job that we haven't booked a holiday, because we don't really need one. Not that we really go outside very much, but it is hot. Jordan is back to work doing what he does best, doing his art. He's in the middle of sculpting. Actually, I will show you a sneak peek. This is currently one of Jordan's special creations at the moment. I don't want to touch it too much. We were watching a gorilla program the other day, and he literally just got a big lump of clay out and was just like... Most of us do crafty things, and it's like, oh, I did that. Jordan comes out and can do full 3D, look at these little bum. Jordan can do full 3D sculptures like that. Can do a painting like that. Can do drawings in hours, days, if he puts his mind to it. I'm gonna sit him back down under the tree, under the monstera. He told me before he went to work, he went, please keep it safe because the cat will come along and just go, nope. I am in charge of looking after the monstera gorilla. I have a new job. I'm back in retail now. I work as a stylist at Levi's. I'm really enjoying it. I just work literally 2 minutes up the road in an outlet park. It's crazy being back in retail, which is something that I haven't done for a long time, years since I've worked in retail. I'm really enjoying it. We have a nice team. Everybody, it's kind of like family. It's quite a small store. It's an outlet store. I enjoy working in customer facing roles. I was nervous about getting back into it after being in lockdown and kind of not being around humans at all. My anxieties crept in majorly and I just had no confidence whatsoever. And even going into the interview, I told my manager, my senior manager, lockdown has knocked me for six and I struggle a lot more than I ever did with conversing with people. And she said, I think everybody's been like that. And I agree. I think everybody has gone into lockdown, and if you're an extrovert like I was and am, it's kind of like, ooh, there's no people to talk to, and there's everything that I'm good at doing I can't do because there's no humans to speak to. And I've kind of reverted into a shell, which has never happened before, and Corona did that. COVID definitely pushed me into a place of questioning whether I was even good at speaking to people, because after Corona I was stuttering and stammering and overthinking and thinking, oh god, what if they think that, and it's just not necessary. And I've learned that now, getting back into retail and having one-on-one talks with people and meeting hundreds of customers a day, I'm getting a lot better at what I'm good at, and that's speaking to people and dealing with people, and that's given me a good boost. I feel very happy that I can interact better with people, and it's only going to get better, and I feel like it's going to definitely help with my videos and talking to you guys, because I can actually try and maintain eye contact, and I can try and get my words out a lot better and be more confident and feel more confident. And it might not come across that I'm not a very confident person. In my last few videos that I did, I definitely struggled a lot more, and I feel that getting back into retail work and being part of the world again is going to help me with doing things like this, which is great, because this is kind of what I want to do. I want to make videos and I want to show content, and I want to be here and be with you guys. So yeah, as I said before, if you haven't already, please go and check out my other videos that I did before this one. This is my kind of comeback video. I do have 3 other videos that are up. I do plan on making more content more often now that we're kind of settled and things have calmed down a bit. Every time I was going to sit down and make a video, something popped up and something happened, and I just kind of had to put everything on the back burner. But now, fingers crossed, touch wood, I can make content and I can do videos and have a lot more confidence in doing so. I have a few ideas of future videos I'll be doing. I am considering doing a plant tour for anybody who is a planty fan. I brought a lot of my plants in from the conservatory into the front room, and I am buying new plants consistently all the time because I'm obsessed with plants. They are my babies and I love my plants. I'm also going to be doing a video fully around Stella. There are so many videos that can be made about that cat because she's crazy. She is amazing. She is an absolute mental entity to live with. I love her so much. She's our child. We don't need a baby right now because she is the baby. She's gonna come over and say hi. Hello. So yeah, definitely thinking of doing some Stella inspired videos and getting you to meet Stella and all of her craziness. I'm also going to be doing a house tour at some point. Like I said, I'll show you guys around. I didn't do it in the old house, but I definitely want to do it here because this house is so much more us and I love it very much and we love living here. If you have any suggestions on videos that you would like to see, please leave a comment. Give this video a like and subscribe as well, please. I got 20,000 views on my head shaving video. What? I keep checking and it just goes up and up and up, so people clearly have seen it and enjoyed it. You get to see Jordan in that video if that's any more incentive to go and watch that video. It's a really lovely video and I love looking back over it and seeing us together. Go check out the other videos. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the good stuff, and I will see you next time in my next video that hopefully is not in a year's time. Thank you guys. See you soon.